That was a completely unnecessary plan. I broke my silence earlier. This, you can see there is no connector behind that, so there is no need for more conveyors here. I think the connection is made through the big port here. So I will establish again the steel blocks here. One thing I also noticed is, take a look at this. So on this side the indicators work. They don't work on this side. I don't know why. I will live with that and maybe orient the cockpit so that kind of when I'm looking from the top on the ship that I see, yeah, if these still are full, if they have something like real-time updates or so. But I will put away with or I will put the gyros anyways down here. So take this off and then this. One thing I could do right now is try to put the cockpit down. I have the cargo container down here, so everything else I wanted to put on it, that is mainly an oxygen generator and ooh, okay, I would have a problem. Maybe I need something else I need to put in there. Oh, I could, oh, okay, I can access this port here to shove ice or something like that in there. I'm worried about not being able to get to the container here, but I can use this connector here to just go to the container. I want to take an oxygen generator with me to be able to synthesize hydrogen and oxygen on the planet. On the planet I will only need hydrogen to be put into the tanks. The oxygen, yeah, I don't really need. I hope that I will be able to come back with my bottles. Maybe I can fill them up in the oxygen generator and then everything's fine. So we need, I will do that here. I will do this and replace these with conveyors, because at one point I will have to place the hydrogen thrusters somewhere, and maybe it's good to put them down here or something like that. Yeah, I think that will be better. So I will go and replace this anyways, even though it is not needed. But I think having them here makes placing of the thrusters easier. Can I produce them? Good. So the iron thrusters I will put on the bottom side, and if I place some atmospheric thrusters, I might be able to place them somewhere here too. So these will be the connectors or the conveyors for the hydrogen thrusters. I will place them there. 5, have them here. Let me replace this and then have more of them down here, and then the thrusters. Bold assumption, I will just take 10 thrusters, even if they don't know, empty out very, very fast. I will need them just as an extra measure, kind of, to to slow the ship down. That's why I can just place them here. They will just be an extra measure to bring the speed of the ship down. Okay. Finish this. Okay, what's missing? Construction components. The usual thing. Not good stuff. We could try to lift off with the hydrogen thrusters here, but I would be worried that the ship breaks down and tumbles out of the sky and we just die in a fireball. Okay, I need this. I will need this. Maybe this. I don't know. Hi. At least. What? I'm already out of metal grid. No. And I'm again out of construction components. This is just not right. Now I sped up the process here and I'm still suffering. Oh no. Let me make some more metal grid. Is it still... Ah, no, the wrong assembler. Okay, construction components. More of them. Just give me construction components. Now, inventory. Just pick up some large steel tubes to make more work here. Okay, it's only 2 for each thing. Now I need to click. Did they change that? People will have to tell me. Wasn't it so that I could just take my torch and whoop, finish that up with one go and not have to always click? I don't know. It's playing this game for too long. Hey, I don't notice the differences anymore. And unless something starts to burn or, you don't know, shoots at me, I don't notice it anymore. Could that be that it changed? I don't know. And I'm getting too old for this. Okay, the thrusters work already. And large steel tubes placed. I can get rid of them. Then the crazy dogs from my neighbor are going at it again. It's the worst. So put this away. Then construction components. They are still producing very, very slow. I brought up the speed. I don't know. It's on 10 now or so. It shouldn't be so slow, but construction components are a species on their own. I have the feeling. Love it. Good. I didn't talk about the last update. I think it didn't bring what I hoped it would bring. Optimizations, not a lot at least. Mostly bug fixes and mostly stuff I'm not profiting. Oh yeah, the solar panels. That's a thing that is supposed to be fixed right now, but yeah, no sun. But at least I can wait until the sun comes up again and I can see how worse it really is. Okay, this already works. Now we should just to kind of end it, to show an end to our construction here, we should place a cockpit. I love to go with the fighter cockpit. I'm not a big fan of this cockpit, so we will do that here too. What do I need for that? This. Okay, I can place metal grid displays, more computers, bulletproof glass. Metal grids, bulletproof glass, production. It was, I think, 40. 1, 2, 4. And more computers. More computers. Just 100. Don't know, the thing will run completely full. I hope it's not so bad. Maybe I can get rid of this, of the production here again. One question I asked that a bit of time ago is there a way to change the priority of these? Would I be able to bring the private assembler up to here and have it on in the first place of these? Maybe only if I disassemble the other ones and then reassemble them. I think it's I think it is a thing about what was placed first. Could that be? I don't know. Okay, displays. I also need displays, but I will try this. Okay, everything else is placed. So now I need some more displays. Production. Okay. Inventory. Get this, this. Get this. And I think the computers were done already, so the cockpit is finished then. I can use the cockpit to make so I can get rid of this, I would say. I can get rid of the chair, the generator here, and this stuff. Then we will go and put, again, just a few thrusters on there, just a few iron thrusters, only to the bottom side. We will have a lot, I would say. Let us go with, I don't know. Should I add, let me take a look how big is the oxygen generator. Oh no, I want to have the conveyor. The conveyor I want to keep. The oxygen generator. This is a tank, oxygen, air vent. We will need an air vent, definitely, and a generator. So the oxygen generator needs, needs a big connector? Does it need a big connector, or could I also use a small one? I don't know. And it doesn't have connectors on the bottom. It just has these connectors there. So I'm not sure where to put this, if I'm completely honest. I will put that on the bottom and then connect it. I will use some more conveyors just because I can, and then have the oxygen generator here. I can do this. It doesn't look too good, but I think it's my only way to really connect that in a good way. And then have it go like this. Oh yeah, that's good then, because then the cockpit is also connected up to to the generator. One thing I got notice of is that we need to put, if we want to have oxygen in the cockpit on the planet and we don't want to use our helmet, we will have to connect an air vent to it. What's missing? Metal grid. And this. Okay, let me... Large steel tube, more of this. Oh, the weight of this thing goes up and up and up, I think. Or 40 tons already, close to 40 tons. But I think that's the only thing we really need to put in here. The next thing, we just add thrusters, and then we should be able to maybe make a flight in the end of the week. On Friday or so, I would say. Don't know. Does that sound okay? Flying to the planet on Friday and touching down and seeing what is up with the planet. I think that's a neat idea to do that. I can finish the thing here and can have some. Yeah, can do some more work here, and on Friday we will make the big touchdown on the planet, going places where we were never before. It's fun. I can't wait to have some to take my helmet off and have some green grass under my feet, and yeah, maybe my graphic card then just explodes, and we will, and I don't know. Then the whole episode needs a lot more likes than it had than everything else before to be able to afford a new graphics card, I would say. Good. Let me get some more construction components. I still have steel. I can take some. No, I have construction components. What am I missing for the conveyors? I have motors. Interior plates. Okay. Maybe I could add a container to the private assembler to have a bit more space in it. Could take a look at that. We should take with us a few parts, I would say. Just to be able to maybe build an assembler or a refinery. That's all stuff we will have to discuss. Or I will have to make my mind up on until Friday, I would say. So this ship weighs 38. Why does this weigh nearly as much as this? That is crazy. Why does it weigh nearly as much? What is weighing so much on this ship? Is it the armor? Is the armor wearing that down? This armor must be very, very heavy. Or it's the thrusters. It could also be the thrusters. Because at the moment, yeah. These have nearly the same weight, and I would only need a few thrusters to bring that thing into orbit. The ion thrusters don't need to be strong. I just need the ion thrusters to bring the ship into orbit and to fly to the planet. And again, the hydrogen thrusters are only there to slow the ship down when we enter the atmosphere. We will fall through the atmosphere and use the ion thrusters to keep the speed down, and maybe also the the atmospheric thrusters. I think atmospheric thrusters, they are called, to keep the speed down, and then we will use the hydrogen thrusters to completely break the fall, I would say. Okay, I will also add some more conveyors here. Oh no, no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I want to keep the indicators lit so I can see how much fuel I still have. This is just here to give another connection to the cockpit, to have the air intake here. What can I set the air intake, the air vent, to something? It is on. Depressurize. On. Because it is here to take up the oxygen of the planet and give it into the cockpit, because then I can fly this ship and take my helmet off inside of the ship. The connectors turned on. These are completely full, I would say, and the medium cargo container, is there already? What's this? Me. Yes. This is all set to me. Why is this? I don't care right now. I copied the world, and it could be because I copied the world. I made I completely reinstalled Space Engineers. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that. Good. So these thrusters work out. It seems that these hydrogen thrusters are at least very light. Good thing. A good thing. Thruster placement. Question is, what thrusters should I use? Should I go for the big ones and just use them to land? 9. They're exceptionally ugly. Really ugly. This would really... There's no way how you could make this beautiful in any way. Not then it's not supposed to be completely beautiful, but maybe I will go for the smaller ones, and then maybe I could make some. I could stack them here. We will have to see. We will have to see. I need more large steel tubes for the thrusters. Good. But people, I think I will end the episode here. And we'll do some work in the meantime. What could I get rid of so that I could take more of these? So I will end the episode here so I can do some work in the meantime. And on Friday, I say we attempt, we make a landing attempt. Maybe we could make a simulation before we before we do that. We will just call it a simulation. Could add some here. On the other side too. And then have some thrusters. I say 1 or 2 to the front. just to just to be able to slow the whole thing down in space. Very, very slow. It doesn't need to be too crazy. It doesn't need to be too crazy slowing down, because again, the ion thrusters are just here to maneuver in space. So there will be really, really not a lot of them. I don't need to go sideways. It's not a fighter. It doesn't need to be crazy. It doesn't need to be crazy maneuverable, I would say. I will not add a lot more blocks to it. Again, just the thrusters, and then we will do a test. I think let's get rid of these. Oh, okay. Thruster components are missing. But maybe I'm able to pick this up at the moment. No. Good. Again, we will do on Friday. We will make the first attempt to land on the planet, I think. Yeah, and see what our our planetary lander does. If it burns up and we die, we will have to see. Good people, see you on Friday, I would say.